Now young Sam were a bit of an angler, it were said of quite some renown, 'cause he once catched a salmon in Thirlwell, although it weren't pink, it were brown. As a lad, he were quite a scholar, seeming to stand out from rest, but his consuming passion were fishing and watching while birds built their nest. I heard as how one day whilst fishing in Loon or somewhere like that, he were casting a booby at fishes, when his hook caught in vicar's wife's hat, who was standing on bridge when it happened, and her face turned from off-white to peach, and the affair caused so much commotion as Bobby were called into breach. Now Sam had a fair sense of humour, and he felt like his heart were on wings, as he held back a chuckle, and calm like he said, as how it were just one of them things. Well, vicar's wife Mabel were getting fair vexed at Thuke still caught up in her hat, and she tugged and she pulled, and she pulled and she tugged, saying, "Well, well, tut, tut, and that's that." Then Mabel finally plucked up her courage and found her voice like at last, saying, "Compensation's got to be paid." But young Sam, he just smiled and stood fast. Now Bobby thought he were King Solomon, 'cause wisdom of his judgment were neat. He said, "Happen this lad'll give thee a salmon." And young Sam, he said, "Aye, well, all right." Well, Sam, when they'd gone, were real pleased with hisself, so pleased as he couldn't help shout, 'cause it weren't a salmon as he'd give her, it were no but a common brown trout.